Greetings, konnichiwa, hello, hi. Hi, this is my new studio. It's my home studio. It's in my home. It's a studio. That's two things. Okay, rewind. So if you watch this vlog right at the start, like, around the time of the gloves are on and all that, then I was in a studio, a little space called the Playhouse. And then some of the later videos are in another studio called the Granary. I didn't have actually any studio space at home or any way of working from home when the pandemic happened. I decided to just throw together a really ramshackle setup because I couldn't stop working, so I had this little corner of my garage, which we're still in my garage now, but it looks a bit different. Yeah, it was basically within the frame, looked kind of acceptable for Zoom workshops and stuff and glove demos and things, and then anything outside of the frame was just chaos. Most of the chaos was right here, just loads of junk and stuff that needed to go. Then my dear old chum Craig off Hanks of Burton came. I'll put a link. Who am I kidding? I don't know how to put a link. He built a wall. He built a great wall. Bands practice in garages, that's a thing. Garage band is a thing. It must have got its name from somewhere. Making records and doing mixes and studio stuff in a garage with a big ringy bit of metal and some draft coming through is not good. So we built a wall, and that has done a wonderful job of turning this into something that feels like a room. By the time we've chucked a bit of carpet down, it's all starting to work quite well. Didn't really know what the wall was going to look like. A few inquiries were about doing stuff on a green screen or some sort of flat background, which I couldn't do actually in the setup that I had before. So I thought, well, why don't we turn the wall into a green screen? The cool little video feature I have is that I have my Canon 250D, and it lives on one of those podcast style Rode boom mic things. The reason it lives there is because it makes it really easy and quick to position it for Zoom meetings and Zoom sessions, music sessions, Zoom meetings, music things, glove demos, and all the things. There's a lot of things. Work from home is the future now for me, so that is why I have one of those cameras, and that is why it's there. And I can swing the camera around to do little bits. If I'm doing something else, I can have the green screen behind me. Don't have to set up a new camera. That swings out far enough. It works quite well. It works really well, actually. What else have I got? Guitar pedal central is here. As you know, I can't imagine you would follow me and not know that I have CP, which is a mobility impairment amongst other things. And having pedals on the floor is just, why would I do that? That's just a tripping hazard. So I don't do that. I keep my pedals where I can reach them with my hands and my fingers. Got some guitars on the wall. I'll just sort of swap them around according to what mood I'm in. I've got my National Lottery Finalist 2017 bit of award stuff on the wall, because why wouldn't you? I should say that this studio space is it's just functional for me. It's not really super flashy. This isn't the kind of home studio that a lot of studio people would probably want. I'm not really a big gearhead. If I've run out of things to buy, if I'm ever absolutely loaded and I just can't fit any more Lamborghinis on the drive, then I might buy an 1176. At that point I might think, okay, I've run out of things to spend my money on. I just don't think I'm ever going to have outboard gear. I'm a software in the box kind of guy, and it suits me quite well. So that's what this is. It's not gear overload, it's just functional space. Obviously I'm a Mac user, always have been for a long time, long before it was popular or people had heard of them. I was using Macs. In the 90s I was using Macintoshes. In the 90s, OS 9. I am long in the tooth with Macs. I've got this really nice display here, the Asus ProArt display, which is really good, really true colour for grading. It's really nice and easy to position. It's just, I really like it. The big problem I had when I got set up at home was that apart from the fact that I couldn't legally go to my studio and start pulling out equipment because we were in the midst of the lockdown, all the equipment is just really too big. My audio interface there is a big 2U Focusrite unit. I've got big Tannoy Reveal monitors, a pretty substantial sized Yamaha desk, another MG desk. None of that stuff was going to fit in here, so I had to downsize. Thank you, Help Musicians UK, for the funding that allowed me to do the downsizing. One of the things that I got was that mixing desk there. Another thing that I got was that there, which is a Universal Audio Arrow audio interface, which is really, really nice to use. It sounds good. It's got a bit of zhuzh about it. Adam A5Xs are there. I bought monitors because I needed to downsize. I couldn't fit the A7s in here, so I got the A5s, and they are the best monitors I've ever used. These things are just a next level. The amount of detail I get on these is extraordinary. I love them. Is there anything else? Various Ableton controllers. I've got the Ableton Push, the Launchpad Pro. I've also got the fader port from PreSonus. I was trying to sort of make the switch to Studio One. I'm going to make another vlog about the things I love about Studio One, because there's loads of things I really love about it. My problem is at the moment I've been really busy with stuff and I just haven't got time to really commit to learning a new piece of software. So I'm kind of, as much as like there's things about Logic Pro 10X, whatever you want to call it, that annoy me, I've had some problems with it. It's really let me down on a few major projects. Just don't have time to learn something new, and I know Logic inside out and backwards and upside down, so sort of have to stick with it. Better the devil you know and all that. The fader port plays really nicely with Logic though. It's Mackie emulation is excellent. So that's something. It's really good. So that's it. I'm about to put another one of these in, like as in after I've finished filming this, I'm going to put another one of these in, because this boom arm had my microphone on it. I usually use the SM7B in here, so I'm going to keep using that. SM7B is far from the fanciest of mics, but it does the job in here really well. And there's loads of great vocals that were recorded on it. It's definitely a good mic. My children are home. So I like that. I find it very forgiving in this space, which is far from acoustically well treated. I have got fancier mics. I've got a Rode K2 and a few other bits, some SE stuff as well. I've got some really nice vocal mics. Is there anything else interesting about this space? White desk. The desk is white and it has LifeX. Is that how you pronounce it? LifeX? I don't know. It's got lights on the back. That's why there's a pink bit. Oh, it's gone red. There's pink bits. It is pretty. Kids are about to burst in. This is a fun thing I have. This is my first ever synthesizer, which I got in 1989. Put it in the comments if you can guess how old I was in 1989. I'd like to think I'm older than you think I am. That's what I'd like to say about age. It's fun. It's really good. I like it a lot. Obviously, it taught me everything I know. That thankfully isn't true. Imagine if that was the limit of my understanding of synthesizers. I want to like do some synthwave stuff on it, but it is noisy as hell and it really hisses, and I'll do a video just because it's there. A pile of Mimu gloves over there. I've got many Mimu gloves. There's somebody knocking on the door. Who could it be? One of my kids. Squeeze your chops in there, kiddo.
Wait, we got to do that one.
Oh, what are you eating? It stings.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. That's about it. That's the studio. That is the new studio. I hope it's interesting. Cool. Please enjoy.
Live?
No, I'm not live. This isn't live. This is for YouTube for later. That's my kid. Look, doesn't he look like me? Anyway, please enjoy whatever the algorithm serves up for you next. Thanks for watching. Ow, you just hit me in the face. I can just... Arigatou gozaimasu.